Hi and welcome to another video of Dad's RC Hangar. Today we've got an unboxing. We've got a thing called a Ruckus. Now it's made by the same people as Century UK, who does this wonderful Riot. My second Riot, may I say. I bought this back in Essex Wings and Wheels show. It's one of the things I'm going to a excuse me, an RC model air show. I've got to come back with a plane now. Let's unbox this thing. Okay, welcome back. First things first, let's stick the goggles on. Whoa, there you go. Okay, now I haven't opened this box at all. If you've been seeing my other videos, you know it's been sitting down there, basically in the way. This is a small hangar. I've had a jigger around with the planes. I've actually got the Riot up in the air, which is would be my go-to plane for training. I took it out the other day actually. Let's talk about the Ruckus in a minute. I took the Riot the other day, and it hit a wind. Where I fly, it's got this, like, if you could see it, the wind, you'd see this rolling thing suddenly, and it caught me unawares, and I ended up breaking a prop and an engine and a wheel and the body. Yeah, but it's all good. I fixed it. I've got a new prop. I've got a master air screw prop. Now I've got a thing called a Dremel, which is like a little spinny thing with, and you can put, like, I'll do a series on it or whatever. And I just had to Dremel the nose cone, the spinner, to fit, and it fixed lovely. I like master air screw. They make a funky noise when they're flying. Anyway, let's cut the box open. Just two, as I say, I haven't opened this. For all I know, this could be in bits. So let's. Do you want me to read a bit of what it's all about? No. It's got 1.380mm wingspan. That's 54 inches for you over the pond. The actual width of the length of the plane is 1.150mm. Well, 1150mm. So 1 meter, 150 centimeters, millimeters. Always confuses me. Why did we change? Anyway, it's 45.3 inches. So it's quite a big plane. It's not a trainer plane. It's a low wing. I suppose it could be a trainer plane. I don't know. Don't think so. Look, your first low wing. Yeah, there we go. Let's keep it at that. I'll put all the gumph of it in the bottom of the video. You know, where you see the description. Fantastic. But once again, Century UK. Okay, this hopefully is made of recycled paper, but it's the Bible, as I like to call it. That it's always handy to keep, which I do, and shows you how to make the plane. I would have thought it's pretty similar to the Riot. Just quickly flicking through this, it's basically the same as the Riot, except it's a low wing and not a high wing. Hey, that's pretty cool. So yeah, so we have that. It's got the same motor in as the Riot. So I will adapt that and put another propeller on it. Not master air screw. I've got a couple of master air screws. Good thing about this, it's a top loader with the battery. Love top loaders. Obviously it's a bit hard having a top loader when you've got a high wing, low wing, the canopy normally comes off. But we'll go through all that. Just have a quick look. There's the Bible. There you go. Boom. We don't want to know about that. That's the boring bit. Well, it's not the boring bit, but you know what I mean. This is the fun bit. This is the bit I get excited about. I wish I had a 4 times the size of hangar, and I wish I had the 4 times the amount of wages that I get. Then maybe I could spend a bit more on some more planes. But then again, you know, you save, which I do. But what's annoying me most... Okay, wasn't sure where my battery stopped. Now I looked at my battery before I started making the movie, should I say. And it had like 4 bars, so 1 bar missing. Wow, did that just go? Pfft, crap battery. So, where was we? Okay, we're still unboxing. We're still cutting. So let's get this up. Now, this is the same. I mean, I've got a feeling a lot of parts are the same. So this goes between the wings, which is your aluminium strut. It's solid. I did bend this. I bent 2 of them actually now. The other one I bent back, and it's good. So the other one's a spare. Let's put that over there. get this. I don't think we need the cutty anymore. Now, I'm a sucker for blue. I love blue. It is my favourite colour. And I saw this on display, and it just looked awesome. Now, it's hot in here, in the hangar. Right, so, similar horizontal stabiliser as the, probably the same actually. I mean, I could probably just put a red one there. Look, I've got a spare one up there, it's exactly the same. Lovely plastic inserts for the hinges. Control horn looks okay. The foam, the EPO, it's okay. It's not bad. But that's pretty cool, huh? Pretty sexy. So, it's lovely blue. It's, yummy. Love it. It's not chewy, but it's chewy. So yeah, similar to the Riot. Same. So that's good. All sexy. We have got something different in here. I'm not sure what this is for. Some sort of hatch. I'm not sure what it's for. It could go underneath maybe. Once you put the wheels, this sits underneath. I don't know. It looks like a skid plate, but I don't know. We'll have a look at that, or maybe it's after the wings have gone on. We won't know until the build video, which I will do. Then we've got our APC prop, plastic prop, which is the, what size have they got on here? 11 by 5.5. I don't know why they've gone for that. They used to do the 12 by 6, and they're 11.5.5. Now, when I fly it doesn't seem. Well, what have I put on there? I put on one of these, which is the Master Escrew prop, and that is the 12 by 6. So I've kept with the 12 by 6. Why they've gone with a 11 by 5.5, I don't know. It's the APC prop as well. Anyway, so we've got our bits in here, usual bits, exactly the same as the Riot. Probably because it's the same company. So we've got a bag of screws, a bit of wood that goes between the wings. I'm going to have to wipe my forehead, excuse me. It is hot. There's our bit of wood. And our bag of screws, which is in a few, I still haven't figured out, well I forget, I'm not sure what the names, but they go on the control horn on there, and they wind on to the rod. What they're called, I don't know. Maybe I'll try and figure out for the build video. And then you've got your, basically for the LEDs, these have got LEDs, one at either end of the wing, one red, one green as usual. And then you've got our cables, splitter cables, so basically 2 into 1. So that will do both your, when you put the wings on, that will do both your LEDs, and that will do both your servos, your ailerons on the wing. That's pretty standard stuff. It all seems to be there. Put that over there. Then we've got one of the wings. Now I was hoping they'd do it in bubble wrap again. They did this in bubble wrap, which I find I can put them in a little space. Now these wings, in fact this wing is exactly the same almost exactly, it is exactly the same. It's be interesting to see how it fits together, because this is a low wing and the Riot V2 is a high wing, and even though it's the wrong size wing, basically the only difference is the cable comes out the other way. So if I put them together, you can see they could sort of fit, but they don't actually. I'm lying. It's got. Let's just forget that. Forget I said that. But yeah, almost the same. Just a bit of a different jig at the end. Now, can I get this out in one piece? No. We'll cut this off, get it out. In fact, I need a sharper blade. I've been using this, fixing the Riot. They do block rather quickly. Let's get one of the wings out. We won't go crazy. Lovely paint job. I mean, this is actually, I don't think it is. I think it's paint. I don't think it's a decal. Yeah, it's paint, so it's actually painted on. That's pretty cool, huh? There's the LED, if you can see that. Underneath, pretty bog standard, couple of lines. The lines are decals, but the paint is not. I would love to know, you know, I've been trying to find online what paint they paint EPO foam with, and you'd be surprised. There's lots of videos from America because they've got different kind of some sort of Rust-Oleum paint. I've tried it with other paint like Liquid-X, whatever it's called, and I've got a spray gun now, and I'm going to be spraying a plane. I've got some Tamira or Timira, whatever the word it says, you know what I mean, paint, and we're going to spray it up, and then I'm going to put some polyacrylic on top to keep it okay. But yeah, you think maybe I should just write to the company, say, what do you spray your planes with? Tell me. Anyway, this is sexy. I like it. Sexy, sexy, sexy blue. So that is the wing. Now I want to put this back because, as I say, I don't have a lot of room in the hangar. So let's put it in, missus. And that's our two wings, which is always handy. And I'm going to squeeze it over there, hanging on there. Now here's our wheels. They're exactly the same as the right wheels. There you go. I actually bent one of these, would you believe it? The landing, oh, that makes me go cold. I've got a mark on there. The landing on the plane, I kind of went sideways. Don't ask me how, and it bent, and yeah, it could be bent back though. But I had to for my first ride, so why not? So they're standard wheels. It's a bit weird why they have them in two. I don't know why they're not making them as one. A bit like some other planes. Maybe because if I bent it, I could replace one like I did. I don't know. Very light. But yeah, little Oreos again. Not too bad. Bet they grade them out, the wheels on there. You can see. Have a wheel. Random. I'm not going to get the carcass out yet, or the fuselage, but I might have to because they've stuck the rudder down. So let's take the fuse up. No, let's not. I don't like that because it's one of my favourite parts. I can unstick this. And there we go, the rudder. Not a lot to this box. They've not put boxes in. There's nothing in that there. Not a lot to the plane, to be honest with you. It should be a cinch to put together. Famous last words. Now this, I know for a fact, it's the same rudder as the right, because I've got one up there. So once again, perfect. They've got plastic hinges in here. None of this foam hinges anymore on these. It's brilliant. I love the you know, it can't be that expensive. I suppose it's a bit different, but it just lasts longer. You got that plastic on there. You know, you're not having to put blend them to keep it to keep it straight and solid and together. But there you go. There's your nice blue max thrust. Well, it doesn't say ruckus, but it's max thrust, but it's actually the same as the red one. I have a red one up there. I don't know if I can reach it now. I can't, but it's exactly the same. So if, like me, you've got a Riot and a Ruckus, you'll get one plane going all the time. Who knows? But yeah, so that's a nice little. Now put that back. Let's put it back. Oh, now the trouble is that if I make room and I haven't got a box in here, yeah, I'm gonna have to get a new one. Maybe the wife lets me. Okay, let's get the carcass out, or the fuselage, as they say. Let me just put that down here. Let me just have a look in the box. Not foam either. They put it in this. I don't know what you call it, but it's not foam. It's always funny when you're trying to get rid of foam and you pull it apart, it just sticks to you and you just can't get it off. Well, that's me anyway. So let's stick that down over there. Stick it out of the way. Some space at last. Right. And here we go. Always feel like I should have some music. Should we have? Let's see if I'm going to do this up. If not, I'm going to look a complete fool, but I'm going to see if I can find a bit of music. and back. If I don't play music, then I'll just look really stupid. Right, okay, so once again, it's got the same motor, 850 kV, I think the motor is, as the right. Still not sure. I think that casing that we had, this, yeah, must go over there. There's two screws here and there's a screw here. They seem to line up with that, so that probably holds the. That's good. That holds the wings on there, which is nice. Good solid again. This one's really nice actually. It feels really good foam. Pilot M thrust. I don't even see that on the side there. I have to change that. Now it seems quite heavy. It seems very heavy actually. No, it's heavy. Now I don't know. I'm hoping this will pop up. Yes, it does. Okay. So there's no tag on there. I'll have to put a bit of blendum on there because even though it's not that hard to take up, you're going to end up sort of squishing the foam and bending it because it's, you know. So we have got the same ESC. Now I did change 40 amp ESC, which is really far back, and I don't know why. You know, that's kind of, if you have a look in there, can you have a look in there? That's obviously where the battery goes. So, but limited space on electronics. Yeah. So that's going to be fun. Trying to figure out where to put the electronics. Now, this is good. This is good. This is fun. No, I can't put the electronics in there, or can I? But what I can put in here, because there's 4 screws. There's 2 either side. If you can see that. Can you see that on there? I hope you can, because I can't see because I'm blind as a bat. But there is, believe me, there's 2 screws there and there's 2 screws there. So that comes off. Now, you've got a nice little cockpit in there, and we'll show you that on the build video, which looks pretty cool. So you could stick a pilot in there, and I think I've got a pilot somewhere, but he's a bit too small. He is, yes. I'm looking at him over there. He's a bit diddy. So, but could I somehow put the electronics in? You almost want a multiplex connector. Stick electronics in here, multiplex connector, got a nice little space in there. Push, bish, bosh, done. Because there's not a lot of room for this ESC to sit, and once the battery's in there, there's really not. I mean, okay. Am I going to change this for another ESC like I did with the right? Maybe. Maybe I'll put the whatever. I can't remember what I put in the right now. I think it's a Turn-G 40 amp something series, which you can use the programming card on. Not that there's any problem with this ESC. I think the last one I had a bit of a weird one where we had some back on the voltage back on the MOSFETs FETs. You got like little FETs in the or MOSFETs or whatever you call them in the speed controller. That one seems okay, but when we stick that, maybe I have to stick it on the side. How are we doing for air? Not a lot of air. Not a lot of air in this at all. Well, there is obviously lots of air, you know, but there's not a lot of ventilation is the word I'm looking for. There's not a lot of ventilation here, so this would be interesting actually to see if it blows up in the sky. I'm sure it won't. I'm sure it won't, but I don't know why it hasn't got a lot of ventilation. Overall EPO, it's not that bad. It's pretty good. It's stuck together nicely. It's pretty nice. It feels really heavy, really front heavy. What I did notice in the right, they've put this like block of aluminum, start that again, aluminum and aluminium, whatever you like to, whatever side of the body drum, at the front to keep the nose heavier. And that's maybe because they're not using a 4S battery. Now the good thing about this one is that I can use my bigger 70C batteries in here. Whether it acts differently with the weight, we'll soon find out. And I have to find the battery, good battery point. Got 2 bits of Velcro in there, as you can see. in there to hold your battery. But I'm going to have a look to see. Now they put this, why don't they just put an XD60 on here? I really don't know. So we're going to have to chop that. I did buy some new XD60s, some sexy black ones with the back cover. We'll show you those in the build video, because I'm going to cut them straight off and stick an XD60 on there. Why they use these, I don't know. Surplus maybe, I don't know. It's good to see they've got the grub screws in the servos holding the on servo rod. Always nice to see that rather than a screw. It's nice when you do it up or have to loosen them. The grub screw is a lot more, you can get more torque on it, whereas screw you can ping off and put the screwdriver through your fuselage, which is not a good thing at all. The only thing I would moan about, because I can moan, because you can, they should have painted this white bit here. They should have carried on spraying it, because when you put the canopy back on, you can see a bit of white. But I'm being really fussy. I mean, this is not an expensive plane at all by any means. But I just, you know, I like to know. I want my money's worth, as they say. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to look at that. I reckon we're looking at a multi-pex connector, so I can get all my stuff in here. Because I seriously don't know where I'm going to put the receiver. It all depends where the battery goes in it, I suppose. With that, we'd have to find out the centre of gravity, so I have to stick the battery in, get the centre of gravity so I know where the battery's going to be, and then work out if we've got space for the receiver, because the ESC seems to be floating about, which will sit on top of it, I suppose. I don't know. There's a whole lot of space up the front. I mean, it's good that you can get the ESC out, but it's honestly, I mean, you look at it. I mean, I don't know if you can get a shot in there. Can you get in there? A whole lot of space. So if I pull the ESC out, you know, you can see the space in there. It's like an extra hanger in there. Anyway, so I need to think about that. Whether I do the video tomorrow, I don't know. We'll have to see. But it will be soon, because I want to get it built. I can't have this hanging around, because at a moment's notice I'll be going flying, and not with this, but obviously with the other max thrust with the right, which you can't really is out of shot at the moment. Until I can fly on my own. Once I fly on my own, I've got tons of planes to fly. Hopefully not crash them, but I'm down to doing a lot of PC work, so practicing on the computer softwares, flight simulator, that's where the word was. Been doing a lot of practice, because obviously you crash on there, it doesn't cost you a penny. You crash on here, it costs time and money. I mean, it's good fun, it's good fun to rebuild them and stuff. I liked that, it was kind of nice. But yeah, so that is the unboxing. You don't get a lot in there. This looks pretty cool. Why, I don't know. Because it just means because the top loader basically it's got the two white prongs in there. Can't show you because I haven't got it here, but this has got a nice little plate. I like it. Don't know why, I just do. And the rudder, horizontal stabilizer with your elevators, all very nice. You know, and your spar rod, which obviously goes between the wings. And a bit of electronics and some wheels, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is what you say is that. So okay, so hopefully I'm going to look into this today anyway. I don't know how long the video's been going for, but we could have it. Should we do this now? Just a quick one, just a quick look, missus. Just flash me. I'm gonna put a sticky thing on there because that's going to annoy me. Right, so get these little screws off. Wow, they are little. There's my thing. My Turnigy, not sponsored, magnet box. Cheapest chips online. And trust me, they're great for, because you know, these are diddy screws. I'm not even going to show you, but they are diddy. I'm just about to pick them up with my fingers. So you don't want to lose those. So it's really handy. It's got little magnet bedding in it. I think I got it from the Hobby King store, as most things come from these days. Except this didn't. This plane didn't. It's come from Central UK. And Bristol. There you go. So that's kind of cool, isn't it? And it looks like, oh wow, the world looks totally different. Of course it doesn't. It's cool. What do you reckon? My new set of sun visors for when I'm flying my plane. I might be able to see properly and not crash. It does actually got it. Yeah, if I hold it up the LEDs, it does knock out some light. Okay. Stupid me. Right, have a look at the cockpit. Can you see the cockpit? If it's not in focus, I really apologise, but I can't see diddly squat from here. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Nice little sticker. I wonder what that switch does. No. Well, we're doing a hell of a rate in knots at the moment, and looks like we crashed. Anyway, I could actually put a receiver in there. Not that I've got one handy, without getting out my box of bits. But because once the wings go on, you see, this is the trouble with, I mean, the bottom loader, as I like to call it, but low wing. So not bottom loader, I'm talking a load of crap. The low wing, I'm thinking the battery. The low wing is that, you know, you can take it on and off, but it's a pain in the bum. I should be able to get this. It's kind of a short. I should be able to get straight in the back of the car. So all your cables are going to be coming from here anyway. Your two LEDs and your two ailerons. So I could put them into a multiplex connector quite easy. I could put the receiver in here. You know, sort of have the you know, sort of the aerials this way and that way. It's kind of almost straight-ish. And have it sitting on there, and I could put my LiPo sensor in there as well. Okay, you're saying it's kind of taking the scale away from it, which, yeah, I'd like to. But I could put a little pilot man in there. Listen, man, that could be his electronic box of Superflight goody fast stuff. Who knows? Do you know? You know, you look in some of these high-tech aeroplanes, you know, half the stuff is hidden. There is plastic, I think. Yeah, a bit of plastic you can screw into, so that you could put a bigger screw in there as well. Keep this on. But I like the way they've done that. That is a really nice touch. I like that. So you can stick a man in there. So he's flying the aeroplane. Stick a mini-me in there. Pilot Chris on the side. I'll have to get little stickers, I think, stick up on there. Take that off. It's Pilot M Thrust. It's not. It's Pilot Chris. Yes, that's me. That's enough. I'm going to bore you. So we're going to get onto that in the build video. I'm going to have a look at see if I can get a multiplex connector, because I haven't got one. So this may not be built tomorrow. This may be built next week. By the time I get the multiplex connector, I could go down the local hobby store tomorrow. Maybe it's about half an hour away. They might have a multiplex connector. That'd be good, because then you can see if it works like that. Otherwise, you can just stick your receiver in there, and it's just all in there. There's nothing wrong with doing that, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I might do that. Maybe it depends where the battery's going. I really don't know at the moment. It's just, I think it's just, you know, I don't know. Maybe we stick two people in there. I don't know. I really don't. I have to think about that. You know, I might take it when we go flying. I might take it, and then obviously Keith's with me. You know, he can take it up, fly it around, hopefully land it in one piece. Just so we can see a maiden, because obviously, you know, you're seeing it built and taken out of the box, but you're not seeing the maiden, so you don't see how it flies. Flies, how it flies. Anyway, you keep safe, keep flying, and I'll see you soon. Ta-da now.